preacher has to say. I am the sheriff in these parts. Already regretting the money that you folks spent getting here tonight? Here are a few words from our sponsors who feel the same way. Tub Hill Insurance presents things you don't want to hear when you call your insurance agent.
For claims, press 1. For fire, press 2. For water damage, press 3. For auto claims, press 4. For business, press 5. For information regarding claims, press 6. For all other inquiries, press 0. One moment while I look that up. I have to put you on hold for a moment. Is that okay?
This won't happen at Tut Hill Insurance, covering Hudsonville's assets for over 100 years. 496-3631, TutHillAgency.com. All right, let's get started. You over there, what's your job?
Oh, I put this into that.
And?
And nothing. I put this into that.
So what happens next?
That'd be me. I take that and I send it to them. They connect back to this.
So what next?
I catalog it, then re-enter the codes and send them on to the next step.
Which is?
Me! I take the billing codes and I forward them to the recipient with all the instructions.
Who does what?
Well, I make sure that it gets processed and it delivered to the correct destinations.
And then it's done and we get a check, right?
Not exactly. Once I receive the proper documents, then I can put this into that and the process can start.
There's got to be an easier way. And there is! Crow Productive Synergy specialists bring to the table a new set of eyes to examine the overall process for waste, mistakes, and bottlenecks. By adjusting placement of people and equipment, the productivity of an organization can be increased dramatically. Contact us at www.crowproductivesynergy.com. Transforming systems and processes for client success.
How do you manage your money?
I'll put it in my mattress. Mom's buried in the backyard. 2 words, baseball cards.
Well then, this may work for some, but managing your finances is one of the most important things you can do. It's your future, and you have to protect it. Call Petito Wealth Management at 469-1070.
I know I borrowed it around here somewhere.
Petito Wealth Management, 469-1070.
Ringo's met a squash, he rides like the purple sage, helping him for free, not even minimum wage, showing up when Ringo has done lost all hope. You'll find she has a certain way with the dough.
You, awake now. It's time we talk.
Talk? I can barely move my jaw. My mouth is still kind of dry. How long have I been here?
You have been out 3 days. You have been sleeping entire time. You must now have much to say.
Well, if when you mean about who tied me to them stakes and left me in the sun to bake, nah, not really. All I knows is they was dressed like Injuns. They was whooping and hollering about running settlers out of the territory and whatnot.
There have been no Indians making any trouble in this territory for years. No reason for it to start now.
I only knows what I sees, and all I sees is all I knows. I spend all my time alone out yonder in the prairie, and I've seen a lot, but I ain't never had no trouble like this before.
You know, it is a myth that we would leave a man to die in the desert, like you describe. We are people of nature, and would never destroy the earth with the likes of you.
Well, I'm a bit familiar with your Injun ways. I've done living out here a long time. I don't rightly like civilization, and I don't like the civilized way civilized people deal with each other.
I like you, Ringo. I think it's time we share a smoke of pipe together. You may learn more about yourself if you to let it take over your thoughts.
Well, I'm always up for a good smoke. Hello? I say hello.
Good night. You say hello, and I say goodbye.
Oh, no, I say hello, and you say goodbye. Wait! It's the same thing, right?
Not exactly. You see, you're always saying goodbye. Now you say hello, and I say goodbye. Get it?
Who are you anyway? I don't right recognize you.
I'm your spirit guide. Guide of the mind.
Right.
Pablo, the fairy dog spirit.
Wait, you mean I don't get a wolf or a coyote? I get a prairie dog called Pablo?
This must be your first vision quest.
Huh?
Guides get better as you move along. Now, what is it that you are looking for?
Well, I ain't quite sure. That old engine sent me here, said I need to find out who I am. All I know is I was tied up and left to die, and no one was around to take no notice.
So, where are all your friends? Or don't you have any?
Well, it's all holed up in town. I don't much take to towns.
Ever think that maybe they're looking for you? Maybe they need your help.
They always need my help. I'm the fastest gun around. You want to see?
All you need's a gun. Shooting off your mouth. All you need's a gun. Shooting off your mouth. All you need's a revolver. Nickel-plated problem solver. Hey! Watch where you're pointing that thing! I don't want to leave this world right now.
I thought you was a spirit. I figured bullets could go right through you.
That's not how it works. You shoot me, you could end up shooting yourself.
I'll have to remember that. I'm going to write that down.
Remember this too. Happiness is a warm gun.
Yeah, warm gun.
Wake up! You've been out a while. It's time for your next journey.
Now let's take a break from jeering the Schnooks up here who write and perform this rubbish, and join us as we jeer instead the Schnooks who paid for it. Another few words from our sponsors.
Okay, everybody, are we ready? Okay. And 1, and 2, and 3. Stop. We're terrible. We aren't together at all. You know, we just aren't a team.
Weinert T-shirts to the rescue! Here, put these on. I got us matching T-shirts from Weinert T-shirts. Now we've got the look. Can you feel it? Weinert T-shirts from 211 East Middletown. Put your name on somebody.
Beyond Rubies presents the ABCs of youth leadership. A is for attitude.
You're ruining my life!
B is for behavior.
Yeah, And next time, I'll break your face.
C is for courtesy.
Get out of my face!
You know, I don't want my kid to turn out like that.
Beyond Rubies provides a quality educational experience in a safe environment. Call Chief Morale Officer Marie Byrne at 845-496-6775 or email marie@beyondrubies.net. Well, that sure was, dinner, dear. What was that brown stuff?
Broccoli. Want dessert?
Looks good. Looks like real cheesecake. Where'd you buy it?
I baked.
Sure you did.
No, I baked.
You couldn't have the kitchen's not on fire.
I baked delicious cakes and pastries that you can pass off as your own. But they're so good, you probably won't get away with it.
I baked.
Call 845-598-0999.
My name is Smokestack Robo, and I've come to talk to you about our Jamaica Junction. You may know me from the character I play in the Earl March Freelance Mysteries. I play Smokestack Robo, a character much like me. And at the end of a long day, I like to relax if you can't find me at a spot gala, then you know where I'm at Jamaica Junction in Monroe, New York. With my busy schedule, I don't get... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, brother. With my busy schedule, I don't get much time for vacation. When I need to feel the islands, kick back and just blow my cares away, I go to Jamaica Junction, where I can find all the trappings we need for a imaginary holiday. Bob Marley music, Bob Marley t-shirt, Bob Marley poster, everything Bob Marley, and more. When I need to stock up on my necessary supplies and equipment, I head for Jamaica Junction, 400 Route 17 in Monroe, New York. Tell them Smokestack sent you. And remember, just say no. Thank you.
Los tres Balceneros. They ride like the purple haze. Continues on.
Like crows on a perch, not meaning to stay. Some folks in a church, not meaning to pray. Don't gotta tell me twice. Today's sermon was delivered in church mice by real vermin.
People, I've been out there and I've seen what's going on. These Indians have been gathering their strength and they're preparing for a major attack on the settlers, on their ranches, on their farms and their families. It's time for us to take a stand and put a stop to this right now. I know that they're storing weapons in their camps, weapons they have no business having in their possession. Repeater rifles, 6 guns, even Gatling guns, weapons that pose a real threat to the peaceful people of this valley. These raids, and believe me, there have been far more raids than you've been aware of, have been driving families off of their ranches. Our friends are leaving out of fear for their lives. It's up to the good people of Sierra Blanco. It's up to you good people to take up arms and protect yourselves. I will be with you in this time of need. I will support you at the end as you take back what is rightfully yours. You must search out these renegades, and you must put an end to this potential danger.
What in tarnation is he talking about?
The raid on the Lipschitz Ranch. I told you. It looked like renegade Indians.
And that still seems possible. There's something else going on. Are you with me? Now, listen here, mister. Not all of us agree with you.
And I think it's time that you, me, and the sheriff here had a little talk.
Why, certainly, sir. I'll join the two of you in the saloon. We can share a bourbon, and I'll tell you what I know.